Imagine you're in a small conference room in San Francisco. Julia Galef is asking a simple yet radical question. What if the way we defend our beliefs, the way we argue, actually makes us worse at understanding reality? She calls this the soldier mindset, where you're fighting to protect your turf. But what if there was a better way, where you drop your weapons and just scout the true map, no matter where it leads? That idea changes everything. We've all been soldiers, protecting beliefs like they're our last bastion. But what happens when you treat truth like a battle to win? Galef shares a story from a political debate in a college dorm where both sides are shouting facts, but each hears only what supports their team's story. Facts become flags, not tools. The group's unity depends on defending their beliefs, not exploring them. It's less about truth, more about belonging. Bias is like wearing armor. It protects you from uncomfortable truths, but also blocks fresh information. Think of a knight refusing to lift his visor. He's safe from arrows, but blind to the shifting battlefield. Our brains do the same, filtering reality to keep emotions calm and ego intact. Stubbornness creates mental fortresses. Instead of updating beliefs like apps, we patch them with band-aids, ignoring cracks. Over time, those cracks grow into chasms, blocking real learning. Galef reveals how this stops us from seeing the full terrain and traps us in echo chambers. Now flip the script. The scout doesn't fight. They explore, curious, open, hunting for the map's true edges. What makes scouts smarter isn't raw intelligence, but something else. Julia describes a mountaineer whose job is to survey a dangerous peak. The scout gets no medal for defending a wrong path. Their glory comes from accurate maps. They're not loyal to any flag, but to the truth of the mountain's shape. This humble curiosity drives better decisions, like where not to step, avoiding avalanches of error. Accuracy matters more than loyalty because the best map wins the journey. Galef uses the analogy of a GPS recalculating after a wrong turn. Soldier mindset stubbornly ignores the reroute, but the scout embraces it. Loyalty to truth is loyalty to reality's feedback, not a comforting story. Scouts slow down their thinking. Instead of shooting from the hip, they check the wind, observe patterns, question instincts. It's like switching from autopilot to manual control. This shift unlocks insights that snap judgments miss, revealing hidden pitfalls or new paths that the soldier misses in the heat of battle. So how do you become a scout in a world full of soldiers? Julia offers practical ways to rewire your brain and change your habits. Galef recommends tiny daily habits like asking yourself, what evidence would convince me I'm wrong? She recounts a conversation where she actively played devil's advocate, forcing herself out of comfort. Over time, this curiosity builds like a muscle, reshaping how you view challenges and beliefs. Another tactic is spotting your own bias by imagining how a stranger with no stake might see your position. Galef shares a story about a friend hearing heated politics who literally writes down opposing arguments to see their own blind spots. This fresh perspective is like cleaning smudged glasses, bringing reality into sharper focus. Finally, she flips the fear of being wrong into a celebration. Scouts see mistakes as data points, not disasters. Galef recalls a teacher who publicly thanked students for correcting her errors. This vulnerability transforms classrooms, and your brain from battlegrounds into learning zones where being wrong is the fastest way to get smarter. Remember that tense San Francisco room where we started? The soldier mind wants to win that argument. The scout just wants to map the truth, no matter where it lies. Next time you catch yourself digging in, try this. Pause, ask what evidence could change your mind, and lean into the scout's curious, fearless stance. It's the best way to get more right about the world and yourself. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.